Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and this video going to be about population genetics. And as usual, I recommend you to stop video here, read the questions, try to solve both problems, and when you would be ready you can run video again and you can compare your answers with my answers and explanations. And here is the first question. If in a population that is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium 4% of the individuals belong to the genotype small a or homozygous recessive, then the percentage those who is homozygous dominant individuals should be. So in order to solve this problem we have to know Hardy-Weinberg formula. So in this formula f, frequency of the three genotypes in equilibrium, would equal to p squared plus 2pq plus q squared, where p squared stands for the homozygous dominant genotype, 2pq stands for the heterozygous genotype, and q squared stands for the homozygous recessive genotype. And when we combine all the three genotypes we are going to get 1. Or on the other scale this is going to be 100%. So we have two scales, one between 0 and 1, and on the other scale between 0 and 100%. So we can easily convert numbers given in one scale into the other scale. We just have to multiply by 100 and we are going to get answer in percentage form. Or we can use this scale backwards to convert numbers given in percentage form into the scale between 0 and 1, because in Hardy-Weinberg formula we're using this scale. So as you see, numbers are given in percentage form. So 4% would equal to 0.04. So this is going to be frequency of the genotype that is homozygous recessive. So here we put 0.04. That is equal to 4%. And according to our problem we have to find a frequency of the genotype that is homozygous dominant. So as you see here we have only two alleles, allele P that is present in homozygous dominant state and heterozygous state, and allele Q that is present in heterozygous genotype and homozygous recessive genotype. So only two alleles here we have, so we can say that all the alleles P plus all the alleles Q would equal to 1, or would equal to 100%. So if we know number that is Q squared, we can easily find number Q. We just have to take a square root. So Q would equal to square root taken of the 0.04. And this would give us number Q that would equal to 0.2. Now when we know number Q that is 0.2, we can easily find P. That is going to be 0.8. So if we add these two numbers we are going to get 1. So now we know the frequency of the allele P, and allele P stands for the dominant allele A, and Q stands for the recessive allele A in our formula. So how to find capital A or homozygous dominant genotype? We just have to multiply this number by itself. So we have to multiply 0.8 by 0.8, and our answer here would be 0.64. This is going to be frequency of the homozygous dominant genotype. But we also can check our answer. For example, we can find frequency of the genotype that is heterozygous, and this is going to be 2. So 2pq that is heterozygous genotype would equal to 2 multiplied by number p that is 0.8 and multiplied by number q, that is 0.2. And the answer here would be 0.32. So if we put this frequency here, 0.32, and add all these three numbers, we are going to get 1. So once again, 0.64 plus 0.32, this is going to be 0.96 plus 0.04, we are going to get 1. And this means all our calculations are correct, and our answer would be, for this question, would be 0.64. This is going to be the frequency of the genotype that is homozygous dominant, or capital A, capital A. So we can put this number here. So our answer going to be 64%. I want you to pay attention that not 0.64%, because answer is given in percentage form, we have to multiply this number by 100. So our answer would be 64% here. And here we have to multiply by 100 also if we want to give an answer in percentage form. So this is going to be 32% and 4% here. So if we add all these numbers, we would get 100% here. And next question, if the frequency of the recessive allele A is 0.1, then if the population is at Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, the percentage of the individuals that are heterozygous should be. And once again, let me write down Hardy-Weinberg formula. So we are going to use the same formula in order to solve this problem. So once again, here is the homozygous dominant genotype, heterozygous genotype, and homozygous recessive. And now we know that frequency of the recessive allele A equal to 0.1. So here is once again P plus Q, or dominant allele and recessive allele. When we add them, we are going to get 1. And now we are given that the frequency of the recessive allele A is 0.1. So that means that frequency of the allele P would be 0.9. And now we just can use these numbers in order to find the frequency of the heterozygous genotype. So we are going to use this part of our formula, and 2pq, that is stands for the heterozygous genotype, would equal to 2 multiplied by number p, that is 0.9, and multiplied by the number q, that is 0.1. And our answer here would be 0.18. And once again, don't put this answer here, because as you see, answer here should be in percentage form. So we have to multiply this number by 100. And the answer would be 18%. And this is going to be our answer. And you can do all the calculations in order to find homozygous dominant frequency and homozygous recessive. And when you add all these numbers, they should equal to 1, just like what I did here. So you just do it in order to check your calculations. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for more new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.